That's a lot of gas. I guess I might as well need... That's even more than on gassy Easter. Alright, we've got the hammer ready for the first test drive. I don't have all the gleam and side panels and all that junk on it yet. This is just a test drive. But give you an idea of generally how it looks. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to see these instruments with the longer pullbacks, but I can see them easily. I think even my wife would be able to see them easily. She's interested in riding this as well. We're going to do our first test drive. I still, of course, haven't done things like repaint anything or fix the dents yet. I've got some of those paintless dent repair rods. I'm going to try to take the tank off, take the pump out, get it in a position where I can reach in with those rods and try to push this stuff back out where it belongs. It obviously isn't going to be paintless. It needs paint, but I'm hoping those and I've never done this before. So, again, a new frontier. I'd hate to say this because it always seems like when I do, how could it be worse? If I get even some of the dents out, or I don't think I'll create new dents, but anyway, we'll try to get that working. So we're going to go on a first test drive. I usually just run up a couple miles up the road and back just to make sure nothing catastrophic happens, and also if it does, that I don't have as long a walk to get home. So here we go. We're going to close the garage door. I've had it started once, so I'm pretty confident it will start. My throttle's still a little crunchy, but I'm trying not to have to replace so much more stuff. So let's see what happens. Let's put the fast idle on, which is odd. I'm in neutral. Neutral light works. It's a little hesitant. All right. Wow. She is noisy with those straight pipes. Let her idle for a little bit. Yeah, it's noisy. Man. All right, my odometer is working, idle is working, lights are on. See if she goes back down. Yeah. A little cold-natured, which is didn't expect it to be this cold-natured being fuel injected, but this is the 100 CI. Oh, Shiat. Oh. Okay. Huh. My fuel line apparently has a leak. Okay, well, I got a new fuel line coming in, but I didn't realize the old one. Man, I even got it on my jeans. Didn't realize the old one was so bad. Obviously it was. Fuel everywhere. Where is that coming? It's almost like it's coming out of the... I don't see it here. It must be coming off the bottom of the tank. Alright, first test drive postponed. I've obviously got to figure out... I guess at this point I might as well wait for the new... God, that's a lot of gas. I guess I might as well need... That's even more than on gassy Easter. Wow. Didn't think that, wow. Alright, well, now what's next? I got a new hose coming in anyway. Might be coming in on a UPS truck right now. Try to get that outfitted and, try this again. See you then. Okay, here we go. I believe I have the, gas spewing issue fixed. That was unreal. Yeah, I don't know how much gas I lost, but it was like Lake Premium. I gotta get a garage door opener. Oh no, I'll just hit the button. So, here we go. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's hazards. Okay, here we go. Test ride part 2. As we all know, the last one, there was a little bit of a gas issue. A little bit. Gas was all the way out here and all the way down my leg, which was embarrassing. I haven't put it completely back together, just enough to get it to ride and make sure it performs all right. But front tire appears to be holding air. It still has good tread. That probably needs changing. Back tire's new. We've got new hose on it. The last one apparently was not sufficient since it was spewing gasoline everywhere. So we're gonna go try. There's the light. This actually has an off position on the headlight, which is new. Haven't seen that in a while. Alright, we got the fast idle going. Fast idle off. Alrighty, let's give this sucker a try. Whoa. Wow. She likes to get up and go. Oh man. This is kind of like the first time I got on my 109R. And just a little bit of twitch on the throttle and it's going. Alright. Can't get my toe under the gear shift. There we go. The mirrors where I can see. Well, that is an odd angle for the gear shift. Well, it doesn't sound too horribly loud when you're just cruising a little bit. You know I'm coming, though. That's for sure. Alright, so far so good. I believe we're in third. I've gotten so used to having a gear indicator that it seems odd not to have one. That's going to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to have to make a change on that gear shift lever so I can get to it. Can't hardly get my toe under it. Boy, it really bites on the gears. So far everything is much more dramatic than on my bike. Front brake lever is not as tight as I would like it, but it's biting. See what she'll do. There's overdrive and the light's working. I think it was actually stuck in overdrive when I got it, because I just do like one shift, light go off, come back on. I think it was stuck in the higher gears. I got Mark to help me with the rear wheel, moving it back and forth, working the gear shift. I finally found neutral. I think all the gears are okay. Well, it's a different feel. Alright, let's give her a little twist. Well, so far so good. Again, I wish the front brake had a little more oomph. Might need a little more bleeding maybe. Working though. Whoa. Touchy clutch. Has a lot more oomph on the lower end, the mine does. Geared differently, I guess, but man. On our cross countries and magnums, it doesn't pull as strong in the lower gears as this one does. It's more on the high end is where it finds its legs, but this one, it'll pull. But you can swing your leg over the back of it. It's a nice looking bike. Don't appear to be rubbing anywhere. That is very good. That other belt was so tight it rubbed the back side of this bolt hole open. Now all the powder from the belt was piled up the front. So that's definitely an improvement. Up. Don't want to give away my code. Nice looking bike, definitely a stiffer ride. Definitely a lot noisier. A lot more motion too. Look at it shake. It's cool looking though. Really like the way those pipes look on it. Now I need to finish at the paint job. Need to try to get those dents out of the tank. Don't know what I'm gonna do about this big crack, but those are expensive. I'm trying to keep it under $3 grand on the rebuild. I think I'm pretty close to being over that already. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but anyway, we'll scrounge here and there and then decide how much is worth it. Handlebars and the rear tire with most money each. I gotta try to fix this with those new tools I got. Again, nothing I've ever done before. And I gotta adjust that. I gotta bring it up just a little so I can get my toe under it easier. I should be able to adjust that screw on the front and bring that lever up a little bit without screwing up where the shifter needs to be on that shift rod. Alright, the lights are working too. That is good. Kill switch works. You can hear the pump come on. No gas spraying anywhere. That is very good. Alright. I think that's a successful trip.